Harry and Meghan missed the deadline to respond to an invitation, and Americans are calling for Prince Harry's visa to be reviewed. Welcome! Please subscribe to our YouTube channel before watching the video, so you don't miss any of our latest content. Thank you for your support. Image is an interesting thing. Sometimes a lucrative deal can come from unexpected places. After questionable memoirs and an equally questionable interview with Dr. Mate, one would think that Prince Harry's appeal would be purely professional, and even then, only among various doctors. However, it seems that the U.S. authorities are also interested. Prince Harry's admissions of substance use in his memoirs have raised questions about whether he will face legal consequences in the United States. Deputy editor of the Daily Mirror, Russell Myers, believes that this might happen. I think it's something we'll have to watch, wait, and see if the U.S. authorities get involved. By the way, a poll conducted exclusively for Newsweek by Redfield and Wilton showed that 54% of American adults believe that Prince Harry's visa should be reviewed after he admitted to using psychoactive substances. However, for now, Prince Harry has only been linked to an advertisement for the luxury fashion house Dior. Commentators believe that Prince Harry is close to signing, if he hasn't already, a multi-million-dollar contract with the high-end French fashion brand Dior. Exclusive French luxury brands have previously been endorsed by celebrities such as Alain Delon, Robert Pattinson, Johnny Depp, Monica Bellucci, Natalie Portman, and Charlize Theron. Prince Harry's appearance in court wearing an elegant Dior shirt has led many to believe that he has a deal with the fashion house. Newsweek, citing stylist Miranda Holder, writes, "Of course, in some cases, more elegant clothing is needed, and the suit for Harry's court appearance was appropriate, but the choice of the superbrand Dior was unexpected. Harry and Meghan will become perfect ambassadors for the brand." Of course, seeing Prince Harry wearing a Dior shirt when he mostly prefers gray shapeless t-shirts is hardly a coincidence. But what about being the perfect brand ambassador? Comparing Natalie Portman and Meghan Markle, Johnny Depp and Prince Harry would clearly not be in favor of the Sussexes. What is expected from a man advertising luxury products? Masculinity, charisma, refinement, hardly words that describe Harry. What is expected from a woman advertising luxury products? Charm, figure, height. Meghan can hardly boast of any of these qualities. However, if Harry does indeed sign, or has signed, a contract, he will not be the first in the royal family to collaborate with fashion houses. For example, Harry's cousin, Lady Kitty Spencer, is a global ambassador for brands like Bulgari and Dolce & Gabbana. Interestingly, her collaboration with them started thanks to Meghan and Harry. Lady Spencer was personally chosen by Domenico Dolce and Stefano Gabbana as a brand ambassador after the fashion house provided her with clothes for Harry and Meghan's wedding in 2018. However, one interesting aspect of Harry's behavior is thought-provoking. The prince often pushes the boundaries and gets away with it. It is known that the Sussexes did not respond to the official invitation from the palace for the coronation of Charles III. They missed the deadline, April 3rd. But that doesn't mean they won't attend. Palace sources confirm that Harry is simply negotiating with his father, clarifying every detail of the celebration. And they are not denied attendance. On the contrary, palace staff insist that the Sussexes are likely to be present and are engaged in prolonged discussions. Or another instance, the Duke of Sussex reveals in his memoirs about using psychoactive substances, and yet he receives a contract from a fashion house for it, without any serious consequences. Perhaps Harry truly believes in his invincibility. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, will not be attending the coronation of the British King Charles III. This was reported by Sky News. According to a royal biographer, the reason for their absence is that their children, 4-year-old Prince Archie and 2-year-old Princess Lilibet, were not invited to the official ceremony. In turn, during the event, Harry and Meghan wanted to sing Happy Birthday to Prince Archie, whose birthday coincides with the day of the coronation. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle wanted to be present with their children and hear apologies, and to have a moment during the state event, not a family event, when they could sing Happy Birthday, Archie. None of the demands were met, so Harry and Meghan will not be there, concluded the royal biographer. In mid-March, it became known that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had put forward a series of demands that needed to be met for them to attend the coronation of Charles III. In particular, Meghan and Harry requested allocated spots for them on the balcony of Buckingham Palace, and strongly requested that they be invited to the palace after the coronation along with other members of the family. At the same time, the couple declined to fulfill royal duties in 2020. The king made it very clear who he wants to see by his side on the balcony on this historic day. There is little room for sentiment here. It is a state event, not a family one, and it is right that only working members of the family will be present at the large public event, said the royal biographer. The ceremonial events for the coronation of Charles III will last for 3 days. From May 6th to 8th, spectators can expect 2 solemn processions, orchestral performances on the grounds of Windsor Castle, and a laser show. The Duchess is criticized again in the media. Let's add a little spoonful of tar to the honey barrel of Meghan Markle, who has become one of the winners of the Gracie Awards. Recently, the New York Post published an article by author Kirsten Fleming, sharply criticizing, I would say, tearing apart Meghan Markle's nomination for the Gracie Awards. Fleming openly stated that the award committee had shown astonishing short-sightedness and advised them to visit an ophthalmologist. According to the journalist, the only work Meghan Markle and her traumatized and loving husband do is selling family secrets to streaming services. As for family secrets, that's a big question, of course. I would rather call it the sale of the Sussexes' own whimsical and remarkable fantasies. It's hard to find a more unsuitable person to fit this description of a feminist, human rights and gender equality champion, and global role model than Meghan Markle. Fleming recalled the inspiring messages on bananas made by Meghan for workers in the entertainment, let's say, industry, as well as the complaints of the Duchess about the difficult fate of being a royal bride during the official tour to South Africa in 2019. As a working royal, she made sacrifices in terms of clothing. She wore neutral colors so as not to outshine those who hold a higher position in the Windsor food chain, Fleming snarked. In conclusion, the journalist offered her own award for Meghan Markle, the chief winner of the year. I would nominate Harry along with her. Well deserved. For some reason, journalists spare no delicate sensibilities of certain titled personalities. And since the Duchess can't stand anything other than flattery directed at her, I presume that Markle will soon run to court to complain about the American media. And a few episodes of a new series can be made on the topic of Meghan's heroic battle against the mass media. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. Your support means a lot to me. See you in the next video.